This type of encryption, asymmetric encryption, can sometimes confuse new students, and especially when we get done, because we're going to be flipping it on its head here afterwards, or a little while. So for now, let's just learn how it's done in its standard form, asymmetric encryption. So we've got Alice and Bob again, and each now has their own set of keys. Alice has a private key and a public key, and of course Bob has a private key and a public key. Now the private key is a key that they will gladly share, I'm sorry, I got that backwards. The private key is a key that they never share with anyone. The public key is one that they freely share with everyone who wants it. So here's the other interesting thing about the private key and the public key. They are mathematically entwined into something we call a key pair. Again, a technical term here, just as these are technical terms. So a key pair means that the private key can decrypt a message that was encrypted with the public key, and the public key can decrypt a message that was encrypted with the private key. So either one can encrypt a message. Now the private key will not decrypt a message that was encrypted with the private key, only with the public key. So one locks it, the other unlocks it. And it doesn't matter which one you start with. I can lock it with this one and unlock it with this one. Or I can lock it with this one and unlock it with this one. That reversibility of this is a very, very important point that I want to make sure that you come away with after this video, because we'll see it again later on. So how does this work? Well, here's our picture. If Alice now wants to send Bob a message, she is going to get his public key. Remember, he will share his public key. It's done through usually through a certificate authority, but we're not going to get into those in this particular class. So he gets her she gets his public key, and in this case, his public key is the word uvula. So now she's going to encrypt the message that she wants to send to Bob with his public key, uvula here. And now it's encrypted. Bob gets it, and he can decrypt it with his private key, syzygy. So now the word syzygy here, or the key syzygy, has never been sent anywhere. Bob doesn't have to share it with Alice in any way, and now we get past that problem we had with the symmetric key, where we had to somehow send a private password or a private key from one side to the other. We don't have to do that with asymmetric encryption. And by the way, this is sometimes called public key encryption. So when you see that term again, that's a technical term to represent asymmetric encryption.